Hey there, Jacki, Semerau, Tait, referral partner with SendOutCards. And if you're joining me on today's webinar, then you probably are a current customer or referral partner of SendOutCards, and you've heard a little bit of buzz about the changes, and you're wondering how to make sense of it all. So that's what today is about. If you are not currently with SendOutCards, this will still benefit you because you're going to get to see some of the new tools and things that we're rolling out. So if you have questions, make sure you get with the person who sent you to this webinar. If you're one of my guests, you can contact me directly. Otherwise, make sure you talk to the person who invited you here today. So we're going to jump right in and get started talking about all of the great changes that have come down the pike in SendOutCards and what it means to you. So by the end of this webinar, what you will be able to do is you'll be able to make sense of all of the new pricing subscriptions, and also we're going to go through kind of which personality would fit best with each of the different programs. So hopefully by the end of this webinar you'll understand the programs and you'll be able to identify which subscription is going to be best for you, and you're also going to know a little bit about some of the other changes that have come down the pike, which are super exciting, and how you can take advantage of them. So let's jump in. I have been a referral partner with SendOutCards since 2007, and I have absolutely loved this product and service, and I have equally loved helping other people learn how to use this product and service to make a difference in their lives, both in their personal relationships and professional relationships. So I can't tell you enough how excited I am about the changes and just the energy that's going on in SendOutCards right now. When Cody Bateman first started this company, it really was based as a way to just spread kindness in the world and to change people's lives. And I feel like that mission has come full circle. I've watched the evolution of this company happen, and it's been pretty incredible. Sometimes some real challenges to overcome, and sometimes some real fun, exciting things that are introduced, and it's all come full circle right now to where they're back to the original mission of just spreading human kindness, right? I mean, literally when people ask Cody Bateman what he does for a living, he doesn't tell them that he owns this great big company. He says, I teach people how to be nice to each other for a living. I love that. So just keep in mind that right now, with all of the changes that are going on in SendOutCards, changing from the old platform, which is based on 1990s technology, and now they're switching everything over to the new platform, which is based on today's technology. It's a big undertaking, okay? You have to imagine they're taking literally just millions of users and just so much data, and they're literally taking it, picking it up from over here, putting it over here, and in the meantime trying to do it as seamlessly as possible so that people can still send cards and gifts. So obviously you may log on and have a little bit of an issue that you're going to have right now may not even exist in 30 minutes. So just be patient, keep working through it. I promise you, just like any change, any transformation, right now things are a little bit ugly and a little bit tough, and it's not such a fun experience. But on the flip side of things, once they get all of the bugs worked out and the kinks worked out, it's going to be a seamless process, and it'll be well worth it. Trust me. So here's the changes that you need to know about. The first one is so exciting in my world because I hate getting people started on SendOutCards, and they're all excited about SendOutCards and they can't wait to use it, but they still, it's like, wait, how do those points and expense work, and what do the points cover, and what do the expense cover, and what does that equate to again, and how much am I really spending for this gift? I can't remember. That's all gone. Best change, no more points and expense. Everything's going to work out, or I'm sorry, everything's going to work just like you check out in pretty much any other business right now. iTunes, Amazon, all that good stuff. They save your credit card on file. You choose what you want to order. When you're done, you click submit order. It charges the card on file, and you're done. Simple. And so for SendOutCards, you can go through there, you can purchase one card at a time, you can purchase multiple cards, whatever, but when you're done and you check out, it's going to show you dollars, how much you're spending. It's going to have your credit card on file. You're simply going to click, yep, purchase, and it's done. Once you purchase it, SendOutCards prints stuff, stamps, mails it out for you, just like before, so it's pretty incredible. right? So that's the number one thing, is that everything's really transparent now. You know exactly what you're spending with SendOutCards. The second thing that is the biggest change that I'm excited about is there are no more upfront packages, right? It used to be personal bundle, marketing bundle, business bundle, and with each one of those, you got like, they would take some of the different things that are available within SendOutCards and it would bundle it all into one package. And you had to make sense of that, right? You had to go, okay, well, do I really need this? Do I really need that? Which is going to benefit me? And it was hard to navigate that. The greatest news is that those packages are gone. And now what we're doing is just monthly subscriptions. So there's no more barrier to entry, no big $300, $500, $700. Now what you have are monthly subscriptions, and I'm going to go through those in depth, and that's pretty exciting. And then you have the other items, and you can just purchase those individually as you need them for your business. So that's another fantastic change, right? You know exactly what you're getting, and you only get what you need. So those are the two best changes. So right now what I want to do is take you through our different packages and tell you a little bit about them and help you decide which one is going to be the best fit for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Just a second. Okay, there we go. All right, so here's our 4 packages. You have the basic, the enhanced, the premium, and the enterprise. And yes, you are reading that correctly. The basic is absolutely free. So you don't have to pay a monthly subscription fee to SendOutCards just to use the system to send a card. So here's what's involved with the free cards. I'm sorry, with the free subscription. With the free subscription, you're going to pay $2.75 per card plus postage. So depending on where you are in the world, your postage is going to vary. Here in the United States, postage is currently 50 cents for a first-class stamp, and that is exactly what you're going to pay for that. So it's $2.75 plus your 50-cent stamp, $3.25 out the door. Now, if you send multiple, so if you send 20 or more, you get a price reduction on those. You're going to pay full retail price on the gifts. And also, you will still have the ability to create your own card or to put pictures into a card. But if you choose to do that, the system does charge you an additional $1. All right, so you're looking at either $2.75 for a stock card or $3.75 for a card customized with photos plus postage. Now, here's the great thing about it. This is a fantastic option for somebody who just wants to send a card or two a month and who simply wants to do it right from the app on their phone or right from their desktop computer. They don't want to have to run out to the store, get the card, get the stamp, put it in the mailbox, wait for it to go, all of that fun stuff, right? So this is for ease of use. Only going to send out a couple of cards at a time. You really don't care if you're saving all your information, you know, on the back end and keeping track of everything. You just simply want to not have to run to the grocery store every time you need to buy a birthday card. Then the free version is the one for you. So the enhanced version is $17 a month. And for the $17 a month, what that does is gives you access to the relationship management system that's behind the scenes in SendOutCards. You don't get that on the free one, but you do get that for just $17 a month, which is completely below market price. I know for the customer relationship management systems that I use to run my business, I spend $500 a month for those. So $17 a month to access this one, no brainer. What you can do with this is it's going to keep track. You can upload your contacts into the system. It can keep track of the birthdays, remind you when to send a birthday card, remind you when to send an anniversary card, all of that fun stuff. You also are going to get reduced pricing, right? So instead of $2.75 a card, it's $2.25 a card. And if you want to throw some pictures in there, there's no additional charge on the $17 a month one. You're also going to get a 15% discount on your gifts. And you'll get the storage so that you can go back and see what cards you've sent in the past and all that fun stuff. So who is the $17 account right for? This is the perfect account for somebody who only is going to send a few cards a month, right? Kind of just like on the free account, but maybe you want to add some gifts to it as well. And you want to keep track of things, right? So you want, once you upload somebody's contact information, you want the system to save it. You want to be able to go back and say, hey, what card did I send them? You know, it's their birthday. What birthday card did I send them last year? I want to make sure I don't send the same one this year. Or what gift did I send them last year? I want to make sure I do something different this year, that type of thing. So you're not really going to use this for business purposes. This is more just for personal use. And you're just going to make sure that you're reaching out to several people a month, and you want to throw some cards in there and really personalize it. This is a great option for you. So that's our enhanced account at $17 a month. So the next two, though, are the ones that I'm super excited about as a business owner. I think the premium or the enterprise are the ones that make the most sense. So the premium account, best part about this, unlimited free cards, including postage. So you pay $97 a month to access the relationship management system and to gain the ability to send unlimited cards, including postage. So if I send 100 cards out in the month, that means each card only costs me 97 cents. That includes the 50-cent postage. So each card costs me 47 cents plus a 50-cent stamp. I don't know anywhere you're going to get that kind of price. That's crazy. If you send more, obviously the more cards you send, the more your price per card goes down because you're at a fixed $97 a month, and that includes postage. So that's a game changer. That's absolutely huge. Now with this one, you also are going to get a bigger discount on your gifts. You're going to get some the premium storage and all of that fun stuff. You're also going to get loyalty rewards, which they haven't really released too much about what that means, but knowing SendOutCards, that's going to turn into something pretty fantastic down the road. So just be aware that that is something in that package. You're also going to get the lowest pricing on the group sends, which is $1.75 per card if you do a group send. Now, what's a group send? A group send is if you create, let's pretend you create your holiday card and you send it out to 100 people. Right? So those cards are going to cost $1.75 per card plus the postage. So those are not included in the free, or I'm sorry, not in the free, but in the unlimited cards that you can send. So this is a great option if you are somebody who wants to reach out to people, maintain relationships, both personal and professional, and you want to be able to send an unlimited amount of cards, right? So this means if you are in sales, if you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, in management, anytime if you have customers, clients, patients, or a team of people underneath you that you need to keep motivated, this is a great option for you because you're going to be able to reach out and send out personal, every single time you have a meeting, reach out, send a thank you card. Every single time you give a presentation, you can send a card to whoever invited you to present there. So whatever the case may be, you've got it covered. So I love this plan. But the one that I personally use now is the enterprise. So the enterprise one is $147, that'd be great. It's $147 a month. And for that $147, you get the same benefits that you get on the premium. So you get the unlimited cards that you can send, single send cards with postage included. You get the lowest pricing on the group sends. You get the same 30% discount on the gifts. But the best part about this one is that you also get 100 cards for group send. So that means if I want to send out holiday cards every month, March, I might send out to my sphere of influence, my client base and my referral partners. Maybe I want to send out in March the St. Patrick's Day card, right? And I want to celebrate different holidays throughout the year. Or what I love to do with this is I can send them, hey, I really appreciate you doing business. Hey, I appreciate any referrals you send. One month you could send a card that says, hey, how can I help you? Who can I refer to you in your business? How can I help you grow? So you can send thank you cards and birthday cards, and you can do it as the group send, where you create like one card one time and then you send it out to multiple people. So what's great about that is that's also something that is included in that 147. Now you do pay postage on those 100 cards. So for me, I look at this and I say for $147 plus $50 in postage, right? So for $197 total for the month, I get to send out 100 group cards, and I get to send out unlimited cards to whoever I want. So to me, this is a complete game changer. Plus, I get the lowest pricing on gifts and group sends above and beyond that 100. So the enterprise program, who this is perfect for, is any business owner or salesperson, entrepreneur who wants to do sort of that set it and forget it marketing. If you want to create a card, set it and forget it, send it out in the future date, whatever the case may be, this is a really great option for you. So hopefully those make sense. Let's just do a really quick recap, right? So your free account, great for the casual user who just simply needs to send out a couple of cards here and there, and just simply doesn't want to run out to the grocery store and purchase the card every single time they need to. The enhanced is for somebody who maybe sends a few more cards, likes to do some customization, drop some pictures in there, and maybe send out some gifts through SendOutCards as well. With that specialized card, then this is a great option for you. If you're going to use this not just for personal use, but professional use as well, then you definitely want to consider either the premium or enterprise. The premium is great for somebody who is wanting to send out a card after every meeting, after every connection, and they're just going to jump on their computer or on their phone app and send the card and be done with it, and they want to send an unlimited number. The enterprise is perfect for people who want to do that, plus do some set it and forget it card sending to appreciate customers, clients, that type of thing. All right, so that's it. That's the bulk of the packages. That's everything that's new in terms of pricing. So hopefully by now we've kind of covered it and you've been able to identify which package is going to be best for you. So how do you switch over to your package, and what happens to the things that you've had already in the past, all of your purchases? Well, here's the good news. Right now, if you haven't switched over to one of the new packages, then you have what is called a legacy account. And in your legacy account, you still have your points, you still have your expense account, none of that's gone away. As you check out and you make purchases, what's going to happen is even once you put your credit card on file, you still have your points and expense that you purchased. So as you're going through and you're making purchases, the system will draw against those points and expense before it actually starts to hit your card. So you kind of run those down and then it starts to hit your card. During that checkout process, it's seamless. So not a problem there. Also, if you've already purchased some of the the bundles, the marketing bundle, the personal bundle, and you've already done your handwriting, signatures, you have your first impressions campaign, all that good stuff, all of that is going to transfer over with you. I did the transfer over, and I still had my handwriting font. I still had all my signatures. I had my campaigns that I've created in the past and the ones that I've purchased. So all that is going to go with you, so not to worry. And the one thing that I will say, I have a lot of clients and customers and referral partners who get started with one of the packages that includes the handwriting font and the signatures, and then they don't send in their handwriting font and signatures. Don't do that. Here's what I want to tell you. If you have not done that, so if you purchased a program that you have your signatures and your handwriting font coming to you, but you still haven't filled it out, please, please, please send me an email to cardeveryone@gmail.com and just say in the subject line, just say handwriting font form. I will email you back and attach the handwriting font form. Whether you're on my team or not a problem. I just want to get that into your hands. What I will tell you is that you want to fill that out right away. I want you to make a commitment to do that immediately. Rules to follow: you have to print it out on a color printer. You have to use black ink pen to fill it out. And you want to really pay attention to the slant of your letters, because the first time I filled out my handwriting font, I did not pay attention to the slant. So like I have an A that faces this way and an L that faces this way. And so when I would type out my card, it looked like a 5-year-old wrote this thing, right? So I redid it a few years later and I paid attention and made sure all the slants were kind of going the same direction. And now it looks pretty good. So I'm no longer embarrassed to use my handwriting. So I give you that little pro tip so that you also will not be embarrassed to use your handwriting in your cards. So make sure you do that. The reason I'm saying that is because when you transfer over your account, right? So you're going to hit, and I'm going to show you how to do this in just a minute on this webinar. When you transfer over your account, right before you choose your new subscription, it asks, do you want to cancel your legacy account and move to your new account? And you have to click yes to get it to switch over. Here's what I don't know. I don't know if you have not turned in your handwriting font form, even though you paid for it. Once you hit that, yeah, you want to cancel that legacy account, I don't know if they'll still upload that. And then you're going to obviously need to pay for it again, which it's a $49 purchase. Okay, so do that first. Get that printed out. If you're watching this video and you have purchased that, but you have not yet done it, just email me at cardeveryone.com. I will send that over to you right away. You can get it filled out and sent in. So you want to really make sure, like, do that right now, okay? So, all right, so that's kind of the thing. Now, what I want to show you is how do you switch over your account? So let me go back to sharing my screen. Give me just a second here. And I'm going to pull up our legacy account. Okay. So what we're looking at right now, this is our legacy account. I'm sure you all recognize it. And you can see right up here on top where it says Launch Prompt Editor. That's what we're going to do. We're going to launch that and we're going to take a look at the new and improved SendOutCards. The old system was built on Flash. This one is built on all the latest technology. So it loads much quicker. You can go through it much faster. You can actually search for what type of card you want to send. If I want to do a thank you card, it'll just pull up whatever thank you cards are there. Now, obviously, I still have my categories here, but this one I can search for, right? I can say a thank you card with a cat, and I don't know. Let's see what pulls up. Oh, no cats. Oh, well. So I'm going to pick a thank you card. Now, again, because I have points right now, and this account that I'm showing you has not yet switched over to the new subscription, it's going to show that my price is 3 points. But depending on which subscription you choose, that's going to show you your price here. So if you're on the free account, it'll show you, $2.75. And if you're on the $17 account, it'll show you $2.25. So you get the idea. So I'm just going to click on Customize. Now, here's the cool thing too. With the Premium and the Enterprise accounts, you can choose which kind of card you want to send, and they're included in your free single send cards, or your unlimited. I keep saying free, it's not free. They're unlimited. So the only one that's not included is the big card, but you can send a 3-panel card, a 2-panel card, a postcard, or we now have flat cards. What a flat card is, it's a 5x7 card that is like a postcard. It's just one card, front and back. There's no fold to open, but it is delivered in an envelope, unlike a postcard. So you can choose any of those. You have the basic paper, which is the same type that we've had for a while, or you can upgrade for 50 cents a card to the pearlized paper, which is pretty cool. So that's a new feature as well. So we're going to choose this one. I'm going to go ahead and create a card. Just want you to see how the new editor works. And yes, I am drinking coffee. So this is going to show you kind of where you go, and I want to edit this, right? So I'm going to type in here, thank you for everything, right? So now if I highlight all of that, I can make it bigger. I can pick a different font, whichever one I want, and I can see exactly what font I'm choosing right over here. I can change the color of that font, picked purple. And here's something new too that's kind of fun, is I can even change the background color as well. So that's kind of fun too. Now I can come down here. I can still, as you can see, I still have my signatures in here. So I can pick whichever signature I want to pick. Oops, obviously I wouldn't put Love Jacki there. So let's take that out and put it where I actually want it. And let's do, there we go. Okay, so and then I can highlight that, come back up here and make that larger as well. So that's exactly how I want it to look. I can put pictures in here, all that fun stuff. For right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on next, and that's gonna take me here to my checkout, right? So in here, it shows me everything that I've got ready to go. Again, the price is gonna be still on the points because of how I showed it. I can change my return address if I want to. Right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and choose, actually, let's send it to Jordan Adler. I don't even know if that's his right address still, but we'll go ahead and send it to him. Now this is gonna ask me to check out on points and expense. So right here, I would go ahead and click on send. And once it's gone, once I do click on send, it says, congratulations, you just made the world a better place, which is fantastic. So that's easy, right? Super easy to go ahead and do that. Now, how would you switch over? And the reason I'm showing you on this particular account is because it has not yet switched over. So I want to show you this one. How would I switch it over? Right here under subscription, I'm going to go to my account, which is over on the left. Then I'm going to go to subscription. I'm going to choose my enterprise subscription, or whichever one you have decided is best for you, right? And so now you can see on my legacy account, I had the payment method saved that would do my points, my auto ship points every month, right? But if you ever got into sending a card or a gift and you didn't have enough points or enough expense, it didn't pull from that card that you had on file, right? You had to go, you had to find your credit card. I had one of my customers actually tell me, she's like, oh, I'm so glad this checkout system is gonna be the way it is, because now it's just gonna have my credit card on file. She said a couple of times, lost a sale through me just simply because I was too lazy to get up and go find my credit card. So I just switched over to Amazon and sent a gift through there instead of through SendOutCards, even though I really wanted to send it with the personalized card that I had created. So that's a really good thing. So all you're gonna do is go ahead and click on purchase. It's gonna upgrade your account and you are done. So here are some of the cool things that you can do. Now, as you know, with the legacy accounts, if you purchased any of those bundles, you have like your first impressions campaign, and that's going to transfer over with you. However, and also the campaigns that you've created will transfer over with you as well. Now, but here's what's cool. In the past with SendOutCards, you had to go in and create your own follow-up campaigns. If you wanted to have a thank you campaign specific to your industry, you had to do that, all that fun stuff. So now what we have, we've got the Essentials Pack for only $99. Now, if you are transferring your account and you don't already have one of those bundle packages, then this is a fantastic thing for you to take advantage of, because you can get your handwriting font, your signatures, as well as 6 different touches that are great to meet you, celebrating new opportunities, and thank you so much, and you get those in the white and the black. So kind of cool. But here's what's even better. Hold on, my thing's not scrolling. Here we go. So now what we have some 5-touch campaigns, 7-touch campaigns, 12-touch campaigns that are specific to industry in a lot of cases. Now they're starting out with some of these, and then they're going to be adding to this campaign store as they go. So anything that you need to get, you can. Now these are just the sample packs that you can purchase. But like if I wanted to come in here and say, let's go to real estate, because I know I have, I myself am a realtor, and I have a lot of realtors who use SendOutCards. So you can view this. Now it's $135, but that's a one-time fee, right? So you put this into, when you purchase your campaign, this goes into your campaign store. And this is something that you can send out to your clients and customers as you close business with them, or if you're prospecting or what have you. Now, I will tell you, I've seen the inside of these cards. The messages on these are more like built toward prospecting, and I don't necessarily recommend that messaging in real estate. But what I do think is cool is you can purchase this. You can personalize these campaigns. So there's a few of them, the message is great, and a few of the other ones are like, hey, is it time to buy or sell? You really want to say that. I would change the message to thank you so much for buying or selling, right? Or thank you for your referrals, or that type of thing, right? So anyway, as you go through here, you can kind of see all the good stuff. So the great thing is you put it into your account, and then you're able to just personalize it and have it ready to send, instead of having to go through and create this entire campaign and find the right card and all that good stuff. It's already done for you. I think my favorite one that I've seen so far is actually the automotive one. So this is something great if you are a salesperson in the automobile industry, or you own a dealership. Such a fantastic one. It's basically like, thank you for buying the car. Hey, I'm checking in with you. How's it going? There's a birthday card. There's a holiday card. So there's lots of great stuff in there. So you can shop to your little heart's content and purchase whatever you want out of this campaign store. It's absolutely perfect. So those are some of the things that are brand new that you can do that makes your life easier. What I really love about all of the different changes, I love that you can actually see my puppers in the back over there. That's Ruby. But what I love about all the different changes to SendOutCards is that now it really is about what you need, right? Not like what SendOutCards thinks you need, or maybe, you know, bundle it all together and what they want to sell, you know, when maybe you need like 5 of those things, but don't need 2 of them. Now it really is kind of piece by piece. You pick what you want, you pay for your subscription. And by the way, there's no commitment on these subscriptions, right? So if you pick one of them and you find, like, let's say you pick the $97 one and you're on that for a few months and you're like, yeah, unlimited cards, I'm just not sending any cards to speak of. I'm not logging in. I'm not remembering to do this. I'm going to downgrade, but I don't want to lose like my database and the things that I have done. You can downgrade to the $17 one, no problem. And then let's say some time constrictions change and you want to re-up to the $97 or the $147, whatever, right? It's sky's the limit. You can do what's best for you. So I love this. It's incredible. So hopefully by now you've picked which account you want. You can thumb through those campaign stores. If anything kind of jumps out at you and you want to start using that right away, fantastic. But they're not going anywhere, so feel free to check those out later as well. Again, this is geared for the people who are already SendOutCards customers or referral partners. So you should have some campaigns already set and ready to go. And if you don't, though, definitely shop through those. This can make your life a lot easier. It's a lot of fun. All right, I'm checking my notes to make sure I haven't missed any of the questions that I'm hearing a lot of. So we already talked about how everything transfers over that you already have in your account, which is fantastic. Here's the thing. If you have any questions and you are one of my guests, please reach out to me at cardeveryone@gmail.com. Or if somebody else sent you to this, please connect with the person who connected you to this webinar, because I know there's a ton of questions that are surrounding all of these changes, but hopefully I've helped to make a little bit more sense of it. And then anything that's specific to your needs, certainly the person who's connected you with this webinar can answer for you. And again, I'm happy to answer any questions I can for any of the current users. Even if you're not on my team, I'm certainly happy to try and help make sense of it all. But no matter what, stay positive, because these changes are fantastic. So even if you can't really log on right now, or you log on and then you get booted off, or there's an error message or whatever, just go back and try again later. I promise you this change is well worth it. So I am Jacki Semerau Tait, referral partner with SendOutCards. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, see you later.